questions whether or not black man is relevant.
We must be strong every day because we all are. Or at least that is how we all perceive because we never reach to achieve, you see.
And peace is the way the Lord help us there. United
N-I-G-G-A or N-I-G-E-R.
We will be able to arrive and know who we are.
To man that tries to play the idle hand of God.
Win by keeping things.
the roots of my history.
Be strong, pleading with police, land of
My history.
Hi, my name is India Sage, and I'm a student at Delaware State University. I'm also the vice president of an organization entitled Spoken Word Artists United. And today I have written a poem entitled Iron Man. And this poem questions whether or not black man is relevant in today's society, and my poem says yes. Yes, you are relevant. Iron Man. I wish your body composition could have been created out of armor. More metal, less water, so there would be no confusion on who the real Iron Men are. See, I don't question the mixture of God's spit, but when I envision my little cousin being shot by police, bullets like missiles ripping through his skin like buttons off seams, it assured me, you don't need bulletproof vest. You need skin made of armor, indestructible mass of metal that protects your heart and allows it to keep beating. How could you survive without your iron shells? You need rib cages designed like barbed wire. Body cells in the shapes of prisms like the ones in prisons they won't let you out of. I wish your legacies began with the remembrance that you ascended from royalty. And when anyone referenced the crown, you thought of Mansa Musa before Massa. And when you heard the word kingdom, your domes would begin to sweat. And then, yes, maybe then you would walk around like kings. At age 14, my little cousin asked me, well, what if the police start coming after me? At an age where he should be more concerned with playing with his friends and his toys, he was trying to figure out if heaven had a place for little boys. And in this society, it's no time to be a little boy when you have to be an Iron Man. I had to look him in his eyes of all his wrongs and rights and tell him to suit up and prepare for a war he wasn't even prepared to fight. I had to tell him to suit up and prepare for a war he wasn't even prepared to fight. And then later that night, watching the news to hear about bullets penetrating through flesh, piercing through divine skin, it was as if we were losing more martyrs than building men. Where was the fire that should have been cooking under us to realize that they possess assets that belong on the seats of thrones, not cells? And the very thoughts of their caskets should be more alarming than the enemy removing them from the streets that our ancestors paved. Bodies and blood now laying on the same pavement that our ancestors laid. Michael Brown bodies mixing with red wine. It's dinner time in these streets and they're feasting off your futures to my Iron Men, who have not yet realized the lineage of those who you carry on your shoulders, a walking bibliography of soldiers. I say this from the pit of my stomach. Please hold your composure when you walk these streets unarmed. I could give you tips, like keep your arms by your side and don't move too quick to move inside your pockets to try to prove your innocence. Fumbling car keys, trying to show IDs and pleading with police. Please don't let your last 14 breaths be, I can't breathe. Don't let that slip out your lips as you're staring down a barrel of a gun. This unimaginable gift given to man that tries to play the idle hand of God, made out of the same metal I wish you were made of. Please don't try to run so they won't have a law-abiding reason to use their batons or their guns made out of the same metal I wish you were made of. I can't protect you from this war, but I swear you're prepared to fight it. And the power is in your numbers and in your mind, so don't separate yourselves by your differences. That'll just make you blind. Don't move these books from your eyesight, because they probably conditioned you to believe that your ancestors couldn't read, and that's why you don't either. But if you want to save the existence of a black man in today's society, it starts with the first reader, the first Iron Man, the first leader, and I'm praying it's one of you.